Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. My name is Paul Statton. I'm the founder of the Lighthouse for the Soul. I shine light on people's life journey so they can see who they really are, reconnect to their unique gifts of awareness, to share these with the world, to create a life of joy and a life of significance. This is the fourth video on a series I'm doing on self-love. If you haven't watched the previous 3 videos, I suggest you go down below and click on those, because you'll see the series builds on each other, each video builds on each other. I appreciate the comments people have given me on the previous videos, much appreciated. So in this fourth video on self-love, I'm going to focus on addictions, a really important thing in our society today. We live in a very addictive society. So, what is an addiction? An addiction is when you have an uncontrollable, compulsive feeling to consume something or do a particular activity. We feel we have to have this item, or we have to do this activity. It becomes part of our life. And people are addicted to many things in our current society. They're addicted to sweet foods, they're addicted to smoking, they're addicted to alcohol, they're addicted to drugs, they're addicted to gambling, they're addicted to shopping, buying consumer items, addicted to using computer games, addicted to using their iPhones, addicted to being busy, addicted to sex. They're addicted to controlling their life. Can you see addictions you have in your current life that are controlling you? So what are the effects of these addictions? If you do have addictions, what effects do they have on your life? Well, there's some major adverse effects addictions have. Firstly is on your health. Now, smoking obviously has a very toxic effect on our lungs, and people can die from that. Alcohol addiction can have a dramatic impact on your liver. Obesity is a major issue in the current society, and that's from consuming a lot of sweet food usually. And that also then affects our sugar balances in our body, and leads to a problem with our pancreas and then eventually diabetes. So addictions can have a major impact on our health and can kill us. Secondly is addictions also can have a dramatic effect on our life. Quite often people with addictions can have quite dramatic lives, and this can affect people around them. It can affect their ability to create what they really want to create in their life, because they're not really being who they are, because they're being controlled by these substances or by these addictive activities. Can you relate to those in your life? Those effects in your life? So if addictions do have such a dramatic effect on us, why do we still have them? So let me look at the main obstacle, why. And this helps explain why we have addictions. Addictions are really an emotional tranquilizer. They cover up emotions we haven't resolved. And quite often people have got a lot of unresolved emotions from previous traumas, usually perceived traumas as a child, which they haven't dealt with, and therefore they're still inside of them. Now, rather than feeling and transmuting these emotions, what people do are looking for someone to sedate them. So addictions are an emotional tranquilizer. They cover them up. So this is probably the biggest obstacle as to why people don't deal with their addictions, even though they have a dramatic impact on their life. So, can you relate to that in your life? Do you know emotions in your life that you're not resolving? Well, I've been there. I know what it feels like. I've talked about my story in previous videos, but I grew up as a teenager. I had addictions to alcohol, I had addictions to sex, I had addictions to even playing sport as a way of avoiding looking at myself. And these are having dramatic impacts on my life. I knew inside I was sad, I wasn't really portraying the life I had, I felt I was really sacrificing myself. I quite often created quite dysfunctional relationships with women, and things just weren't quite working in my life. And in 1996, life changed for me. I had a few dramatic things, as I explained in the previous videos, and I went on a journey to actually look at myself And by going on a journey, what I found is I reconnected to myself. I actually transmuted my experiences I had as a child and looked at them from a different perspective, from a higher spiritual perspective. And understanding they're helping me learn something in my life, learning how to be in my power, which I then now use as a gift to help other people be in their power. So those perceived pains as a child, those struggles, if we actually look at them from a higher perspective, they're actually our gifts. Our struggles is what we can help people learn to help them shift. They become a gift. Whereas our story of struggle can become our story of strength, our gift of awareness. It's changed my life dramatically. I've been a healer for a long time, healing coach, and for the last 20 years I've helped people from over 50 countries reconnect to themselves deeply, to love themselves and to actually be who they are. Now the great news is you too can let go of your addictions and reconnect to yourself. I've actually discovered a solution which I'm going to share with you now about how you can reconnect to yourself and let go of addictions. Because what I've really found is addictions is all about a lack of self-love. Because if we really love ourselves inside, love of who we are, love our life, love being who we are, having joy, creating our lifestyle we prefer, why would we be looking for something outside of ourselves for happiness? So the ultimate golden key to overcoming addictions is to love yourself. That's the key. So how can you love yourself with letting go of addictions? So there's an exercise that I've come up with which I call conscious living. Learning how to live in the moment consciously, to be with who you are, is to love every experience. And this includes loving any emotions that you had as a child. So what you do is when any uncomfortable emotions come up in a life experience, is to actually be with them. Don't resist them. Don't feel you've got to take an addiction to cover them up. Is allow yourself to be with them. And the previous video we talked about the power animal. Well, this is how you can use the power animal to be in your power to handle being in this experience of feeling uncomfortable emotions. Just allow yourself to be in the experience. Deep breathing helps you learn to be present in the moment. And just allow yourself to feel the experiences and not to be overwhelmed by them. Because in a way, the experiences are happening through you, not to you. Experiences don't change you as a person. You are who you are. But experience can actually help us learn how to be on the planet. An analogy I like to use is, it's a bit like watching a movie through your television. And when you watch a movie through a television, the television doesn't change. It's still a television. When you turn the movie off, it's still the same TV. But when you watch the movie through the television, it changes the energy you're getting from the television. This is this is like life experiences. They happen through us, like the movie, but they don't change who we are, like they don't change the TV. So going back to the exercise, learn to be consciously with the experience, be with it, connect to it, feel the emotions, allow yourself to accept whatever is happening. Don't resist. Be detached. Don't be attached to what happens in your life. That's an addiction. Allow yourself to actually experience the moment, and by allowing yourself to go through and transmute the emotions, you're going to understand what they'll teach you. You'll understand the gifts that you can get from transmuting these emotions. That's what I did to transmute all the pains of sadness, anger, resentment, hopelessness, guilt, a lot of deep emotions as a child, which almost killed me because I almost suicided as a teenager. But what I've discovered is by reconnecting to yourself, being in every experience with who you are, that's the way that you can love yourself. And what I've discovered is, I'm not looking for those things outside of me. I used to be addicted to iced coffee or addicted to sweet foods. Now what I can do is just be in the moment, allow myself to experience what I'm experiencing, and just be with it. This will set you free. Money doesn't set you free. It's what being free with your mind, with your energy in every moment, to allow yourself to be who you are. That is what sets you free. And the reward you're going to get is to feel more joy in your life, because you're going to have more feeling awareness, because you're not blocking your emotions anymore. You're going to feel more joy. You're going to be able to create your desired lifestyle. You'll have more functional relationships, and you're going to be a lot more in peace with yourself in your life. Can you see the benefits that will give you in your life if you let go of your addictions? And I suggest right now you start being with your experiences in every moment to enjoy them. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you found it valuable. Now, I've written an article, a brief article on addictions. It's only about 2,000 words, which you can get free by downloading it. I've actually given my website, my email details below, and by clicking on my email and sending your details to me, I'll actually send you that free article on addictions, which is basically what I talked about today, but it gives you a chance to read it. Now again, if you've liked this video, share it with other people. Share it with friends or people that you know that have addictions and don't know what to do about it. It can change not only your life, but people around you. Thanks for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video in this series on self-love. Have a great week. Know yourself, be yourself, and actually share yourself. And remember, I always finish a video with a word, a play on words. Well, the word today is miracle. Now, if miracle is me recall, by recalling yourself, me recall. So by loving yourself is by recalling yourself, and you'll no longer have addictions. So let's all create miracles in our life now.